Hello and welcome back to my channel once again. In today's tutorial, we shall be looking at the introduction to Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is just one of the spreadsheet programs available on the internet. So we have different spreadsheet programs which some could be online, and then Microsoft Excel is just one of them, which is part of the Microsoft suite, the Microsoft Office suite. And so we want to look at what is an Excel. An Excel is a spreadsheet program from Microsoft and a component of each Office product, group for business application. So mostly it is used for business applications. Okay, and then most software which are based on the Excel enable users to format, organize, and calculate data in a spreadsheet. So by organizing data using software like Excel, data analysis and other users can make information easier to view as data is added or changed. Excel contains a large number of boxes called the cells that are ordered in rows and columns, so we shall dive into it. Data is placed in these cells, okay, and so the Excel is part of the Microsoft Office and the Office 365 suite, as I've explained earlier on. So it's compatible with other applications in the Microsoft Office suite. Now the spreadsheet software is available for Windows, the Mac OS, the Android and the iOS platform. Okay, so without much ado, let's go into the Microsoft interface, the Excel interface rather, sorry. So I have kept my icons on the taskbar. If you don't have it, come to the search button and search for it. So you search Excel and you see that it has appeared. Now you double click on it and it's going to open for you. Okay, so that is if you don't know where to locate your Microsoft Excel, you go to the search button and you search for it. Now this is the interface that has been opened for you, and we have templates. A template is a pre-designed spreadsheet for you. Now these are more templates. If I was having internet, I could download more of them, but these are other templates. Maybe billing statement, you want to report your blood pressure tracking, expenses report, loan amortization, personal monthly budget, sales report, time card and many more. So in this tutorials we just look at the blank one so that we all know how to create our own Excel and get conversant with using Microsoft Excel. So I will use the blank workbook. Okay, so when we talk about the workbook, a collection of what? Spreadsheet together forms what? A workbook. Now we can add a worksheet just by clicking this button here. So if I type anything here in this cell, note of it, then I come and click on the plus icon, it means that it's going to add me to another work. All right, so for now we are not yet to go there, and so let's leave it for now. Now what is a range? We want to look at what a range is. A range is a collection of cells. A range is a collection of cells. A cell is the intersection between a row and a column. Between a row and a column. So if you click on this row, it highlights the whole row. If you click on this column, it highlights the whole column. So the intersection of it is what refers to as cell. So this area is what we refer to as a cell. Okay, and anytime you see this rectangular box around it, means it becomes an active cell. So these are all cells, but this becomes an active cell. So if you want to type anything, it's going to be on that particular cell. Alright, so that is it. Now I want us to go through the menu, and then we will dive into it and take some other things that we need to know. Please don't forget to hit the subscription button, like and subscribe. More to the point, share to bless your friend. Okay, so on the home tab, you can see that we have many tools, and then we call these groups: the font group, the alignment group, the number group, the style group, cells, editing, and then add in. All these are what comes with the sheet, but you can change it and you can add your own. Then just by right click on those, say what? Customize ribbon. So when you go to customize ribbon, you can add your own stuff. Now the first one is what you use to set your font size, whether Times New Roman or whatever you want to put. We come to the font size. We want to use 12. Mostly we use 12. This is the bold and all that. So I don't have to talk much on it. When we start taking example, we will go into it more. Now this area is more of useful when we are dealing with the cell, so take note of that. And we come to the filter and sort. This is used to arrange your work from ascending to descending order, or you want to pick out some items from what you are trying to do. Okay, so we come to insert. Insert is used to insert tables, insert pictures, shapes. You can insert shapes. If you have a particular data you want to change it into graphs, you use the insert button. You select the entire data and you choose the particular bar chart you want to insert, and then these are all the graphs you can insert. Okay, this is the equation formula. If you want to put particular mathematical equations, this part will help you to do that. And these are the mathematical symbols. If you want to insert some mathematical symbols or some coins, the money, symbols, you can use this button to do that. And if you want to link it to a particular site too, you can also use that. Now the page layout, you might want to know how your page will look like. Here is the color, font, the theme, how you want the theme to be. You seen that? You can see the effects going on in the thing. You can browse for more themes and add to it. So for now, we're just taking through the interface before we dive in. So I don't need to, take much time. This is an introductory video, and then we will dive into it more and take some formulae, some data, and analyze them and do a lot of computations on it. Now this is the margins. The margins gives you your space in your text. So whether you want the top margin, when you enter the text inside the cell, how do you want it to look like? Should it be exactly in the middle? The spaces is to leave before you type it, and all that. That is it. Now size, print area, and then now the formula bar gives you a lot of formulae. These are functions. Display the function, the sum, average, if, hyperlink, the count, the maximum, the sign. But all these are not, we don't use it for now. When we are using it, we don't need to come to this side, but I'm just introducing them to you. Now the auto sum, used to sum whatever things you are doing. So all these are things you need to go through. And then your data, if you want to analyze your data more, you want to filter them, you want to pick some items out and leave some items, you use the filter icon, spelling check and all that. Now let's go back to home, and I want us to look at the Excel cursor and the pointer shapes. Now if I have some data here, let's type January. I'm trying to type the month January inside here. Now this icon, when I'm moving it, it means I'm trying to highlight the whole thing. Look at the cursor icon, this big plus sign. But if I pick it this way, it means I want to shift what is inside this cell. The cell name is A1 to A6. Look, when it's like this, it means we are highlighting the thing. When it is like this, it means you are trying to move the text to a different cell. Okay? When it's like this, I am going to duplicate it. Auto-filled. You want to auto-fill it. Now remember, it is January, and it means it's talking about a month. And as you are auto-filling it, Excel will automatically determine that you are dealing with months, so it will auto-fill it with months for you. Okay? So let's auto-fill it and see what happens. You see that it has automatically given me January, February, March, April, May, June, and then you press Ctrl C, undo. Now look at the sign again. You bring it to the edge of the corner here. When you change to this, that's the auto-fill sign, and then you put it, and the moment you are going down or anywhere you are moving, it automatically fill it up for you, because we are talking about what? Month. Likewise, if we are dealing with a different thing also, let's say I type month to see whether it will be able to identify that it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You see that it knows that Monday is the day of a week, so it automatically give me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's what we call the autofill. So look at the handle. The handle changed to a deep dark plus sign when you send it to the corner there. But when it's like this, the plus sign with arrows in it, it means that I'm trying to move this text into a different row altogether. Hope you get the difference between these cursor. So these are the three forms, and we will be looking at other ones also. So now we want to look at how to size a row and a column, how to resize a row or a column. So I want to type Monday is a good day, you know, and it's a good day. This cell and the text inside it have entered into cell C1 and D1, but I want it to be in only cell B, because when I type anything in cell C, that is good. You see that what is in cell B, everything is not showing. So if you want to resize it, bring it, and you can see the cursor there. Now you click and you drag to suit where you want to do it. Monday is a good day, and then you stop it there. Now you have resized it. Otherwise, let me undo. Bring it, when it's like that, you double click it. It will automatically fix the text. So if your text is very long, it will automatically fit into it. Just likewise, this one that is good is also the same. Double click and you see that it's also fitting into it exactly. So that is how you can resize your work. Okay. Now, how to use the ribbon in the Excel, and that's the ribbon we have just looked at. This ribbon, that's the first thing we have looked at, and it's very important. You have to explore it to see the various features that is in it. Now we dive into looking at how to enter data into the Microsoft Excel. Now I have already demonstrated some of them. We want to look at some expenses, monthly report. So if you have a particular monthly report you want to do, so we have from January to December. Now let me just add a report to this. Monthly report. Autofill. We have learned that when the arrow is like this or the cursor is like this, you now auto fill it. Alright. Now this is how you enter the data. Just make sure the cell is active, and I told the active cell is the one with the thing around. You start typing, everything is entering for you. Alright. Now the month here, I want it to be the heading for all of them because it's only in cell C. So what you have to do is that you highlight from the cell A1 to cell L1 and you click merge and center. So it's merging and center everything. If I want to change this to cap, that one you have learned that in your, what do you call it, Microsoft Word. Okay, so you can increase its size or you can decrease its size. So that's the work of that one. And now I change the font size to Times New Roman, and that one, if you know the name of this font type, just type it and it will come. You press enter, it has been changed to Times New Roman. Now I want, because the heading, I might want to make it red or I might want to bold it and all that. So you just need to manipulate yourself and then you get intact into it. So let's say that Monday, or that's January, I have some figure generated. So January, these are the figures. So we are just entering some text into it. Now when I press any text and I press enter, it goes to the next cell under it. If I press anything and press enter, see what? It goes to the next cell under it. Or use the down arrow key, it will still send you to that. Okay. Now I want to come back to March. Now if I want to type it to the next, so to the right hand side, use the right arrow key and it's going to be sending you to the right instead of going down. Alright. There are other shortcut keys you can use to do that. Apart from that, if I press enter, it's going down for me. Let me autofill it with this so that I can leave my thing. Autofill. So we are just entering some data that we can use to do some simple calculation before we end this tutorial, so that the next time we meet, we will be able to take more and experiment with our formula. Okay, so these are all data and I'm just trying to autofill it with them. I've over autofilled this. I highlight it and just press the delete button and it's going away. You see that thing? So it's Microsoft Excel is very easy to use and then everybody can practice with it. Now I want to get the total for January. So you can type cell A1 plus cell A2 plus cell A3 plus cell A4 plus all that. So I mean, what you want to get, you want to add everything. So you start from cell A3. So the thing is starting from A3. You start from A3 and sum to A11 and you get an answer. But this is so delaying. You just type the formula. Every formula in Excel must start with an equal sign. Must, it's a must. You have to start with an equal sign. If not, they don't recognize it as what? A formula. So we want to sum it. So sum bracket, or you just double click on the one that I've been shown and you type the cell name. So this is A3. You have A3 is to shift is to A11 A11. So it's not case sensitive, so any whether small letters or cap it will do. Then press enter. It's going to sum it for you. You see, that's very easy, right? Now the other way we can do it is, after getting your sum, just come to click on wherever you want to add. Now look at how it is. We said when the cursor is like this, you are trying to highlight the whole thing. So you highlight from A to the last one you want to do, and you press enter. See, automatically it is recording A3 to what? A11. You press enter. It's giving you a thing. Now you come to this and do the same to it. Alright? Do the same. Equal sign, sum. You see there's sum here. You double click here and drag down. You press enter. That one is also done. Now I want to add from January to December into this column. So just bring the mouse cursor there and make sure that's the active cell. Then you type equal sign, sum again. Sum, brackets open. Then you click from here to this, right? Then you click enter. So it automatically sum it for you. Now after summing this, I don't have to keep on summing one by one. Okay, just autofill it. And if I'm autofilling it, it's going to sum all the individual ones together. Okay, so just press that. Make sure the symbol is this. That's automatically summed from all of them. And that is how Microsoft Excel is very easy for us to use. Now I might want to format or change anything in my document. So the formatting, I want to change all this to Times New Roman. So you highlight Ctrl plus A to highlight all. Then you come, you select Times New Roman. It's very far from here, so I just type it and that's come. Then you click on the font size, the arrow there, and you select 12. You have formatted your font size and done all that. So because this is what I've done, if you click outside, it's going to give you the caliber, unless you want to format the ribbon by yourself, then it will change. Okay, apart from that, it's not going to change. Now I can add another spreadsheet like we have said in the beginning. If I add another sheet, I can also do something, and all together this becomes one book. Okay, thank you for watching and have a blessed moment. Enjoy watching my videos. In the next section we shall be looking at how to calculate, like find the sum, find the mode, find the minimum. The mode is the same as the maximum, so we look at the range and the other things that is very important. We also look at how we can lock our Excels, how we can change the names, and then we'll be good to go. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. More to the point, hit the notification button so you'll not be left out when I release any other